Join me as we look at Goku's daddy. Not like that. We have Bardock, the boy, the man, the wonder. Look at him. He's looking fantastic. It's essentially just Goku, but with some scars and some battle armor. Now, the one thing that I will say is that the green is right, but there are customs out there where people have actually painted the green to be that little darker, more natural green to the show in the movie. Not show, but movie only, whatever. Bardock looking good. I'm a fan of the character. I just wish that we got more of him. And we got a good amount of him. He got his own movie. But then we have his Goku's mom. Maybe one day that will be a figure, but probably not. But let's look at this guy. He's got super modeling, super action, and simple style with heroic action. This guy showed up on Amazon a few months ago, and I'm just now getting to the review of it, and I apologize to the people that left comments saying review it. He's available somewhere. The link is in the description of this video and a pinned comment. So don't ask me where I got it in the comments, folks. Stop it. It's always in the description. And a 1, and a 2, and a 1, 2, pop! Jesus, I'm so stupid. Anyway, inside the box, behind the red sleeve, is gonna be the instruction sheet, which basically tells you how all the parts work. It gives you warnings about how the paint could rub off, and it's worth noting the bandana pops off the scatter in the ear, and that's how all the pieces go into place. So have fun. Don't break your stuff. Pay attention to your instructions, folks. Not a lot of accessories in the box, which is honestly awful considering that his price isn't just a $34.99 figure. He's a $34.99 figure in the quality of what's going on in this box, so I don't understand why he's so expensive. Let's take him out of this plastic. Let's take his little plastic skirt off. I do like that the armor's got this gloss going on, and then it's mattified in basically all the other places, except for what's going on here. Then you get an alternate hairpiece and his ear, because if you take the scatter off, he needs to have an ear. Okay, folks? I don't know if you know that. But now, a nice alternative for those of you that don't know is you could just pick up some Street Fighter figures from Jada Toys, because those toys are good, but also they come with these effects. A lot of them do anyway. So you got Mega Man for 20 bucks comes with this little guy, which obviously is gonna work really, really well in your Dragon Ball universe. And then you get this, which they do have fists in there, or the hands in there, but whatever. You get a blue with Ryu, you get a red with Ken. There are some options. If you like the figures, obviously 25 bucks for one item is wild. If you don't want the figure. Now, what do we have in the box besides our boy Bardock, our man, our Papa, Goku Papa? Well, as we said, we have this hair piece, which for whatever reason, we'll figure that out here in a minute. We got his ear, which does seem weird when it's by itself like that. We get these face plates. Check this out. We got this nice smirk, like he's been winning some battle. He's been taking over these planets and stuff. He's being part of the Ginyu Force? No. Part of Frieza's army, and he's been doing some good stuff. Like bad, but he's good at it. And then he realizes, uh-oh, we're gonna lose, okay? So I need to take out Frieza. Here's my angry face. And then he's got this one, which is kind of just a nice teeth gritting face. But I like the details here. I love line work. Really adds to the details. The face that's on him by default is just a nice neutral pose. And then, of course, the scatter is on his head by default. What do we got in the box here? We got a left and a right of this one, which just kind of looks like a... could be like a fighting stance or ready to shoot some blasty-doos. Then you get this one, which is going to allow the power effect to attach to it. And it looks like that. It's very simple. It is effective though. I like it. I prefer having effects in the box. And these definitely some key blast hands, which are looking pretty good. A copy left and right. On his body by default, you got these fists, which are real good for punching, okay? If you need to punchy, you got it. Boom. Let's take a deeper look at our boy Bardock. He's got this scatter, which is looking real nice, and I wish that there was a way to put this on other figures without having to take their ears off, but whatever. The hair sculpt is nice. It's classic. It looks just like Goku, obviously. He's got this bandana on, which is his signature look, and then he's got the muscles, which are also signature look. No, I don't know what I'm saying anymore. I've lost it, folks. Again, I love the quality difference between the high gloss and the matte. The quality, whatever. He's got this tail, which just acts as like a little belt. It just slides around, which is a little weird. But if you get it lined up properly, now he's got his Saiyan tail, which is really cool and something that we just kind of tend to forget about because they've all been cut off. The armor looks good. It has some articulation so you can get some kicks and stuff without anything blocking it. Traditional classic s.h.figuarts, the posing is going to be fantastic because the articulation is next level. You get basically any kind of, look at this, this is ridiculous. Like, I love this line. Every time I start to get into the articulation, I'm always just blown away. And remember why I collect these things, because they're just fantastic to mess with. And if you don't want a vanilla posed shelf, these are going to be great figures to really get into some awesome poses. That's what the plug looks like for the Scouter, and then the ear, which would just go in place of that, which, listen, I don't know who's going to display this guy without a Scouter, but you know what? It's your life. I'm not going to tell you what to do. So you have that, and then you have this one. And I guess it's just for the difference of like the way it is around his ear or something, because you got that little gap above it. And if you put this one on, now it's closed up a little bit more. So that, yeah, it's really just if you remove the Scouter, this hair piece is gonna go in its place. That's it. Simple, weird choice, but I guess thank you for including it. Now the Goku that I own is the superhero movie Goku because I determined that the colors were the best out of the two. Between that and the Saiyan Raised on Earth, I just thought this one was a nicer looking figure. Doesn't matter, you have whatever you want. They're the same sculpt build, but there they are next to each other, looking good, father and son. They don't know each other that well because he was just a little tiny little baby boy. Now, I don't know if this is specifically based off of any of the movies, if he's changed his look a little bit in the Broly movie that came out with Dragon Ball Super versus the Bardock movie that was during the Dragon Ball Z era, whatever. He looks good. Yes, the green could be better, but without looking up pictures of him on the internet, you probably wouldn't even notice. Now, if you can get this guy for a discounted price, then I say grab him. I got him during the discount that was on Amazon during December. Just keep an eye on it. Like, I don't know what to tell you. I just don't think he's really worth paying the extra premium price, especially if there's an increase in the aftermarket. But if you can get him brand new at a discounted rate, so that he's a little bit closer to that $35 that we all know and love, then yes, he's definitely worth grabbing. I'd say he deserves a spot on your shelf, for sure, most definitely, unless you just don't care about the figure. The guy, who is he? No one cares. I grew up with Dragon Ball Z and I don't care about Bardock. It doesn't matter. Whatever you like, if this is a character that you love, yes, the figure is certainly worth it. And if you want to see the review between Saiyan Raised on Earth and Superhero Goku, then click the top link there and see why I picked him. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time.